Hey, me laddies. My name's Roger Redden. I'm from Waiheke Island. We've just left Only Beach and we're off to Mare Island, 177 kilometres down the east coast of the Coromandel into the Bay of Plenty. Here we are, just about ready to leave Only Beach. This is Smelly Nellie. She weighs just under 500 pounds. With me and a bit of gear, she'll be pulled through the water between 3 to 5 knots. She's been smashed up several times before. She's ready to go. This is a rescue helicopter mascot, and it's going to be a long voyage. So we've given him a little girlfriend there, me laddies. This is a fundraising mission, expected to take between 4 to 5 days, depending on the weather. Oh there, George. This is my young mate George. We're taking him out for a quick spin before the main voyage. Here we go, me hearties. This is the real thing. We're on our way to Mare Island. Magnificent gannet rock. Got a huge gannet colony here. It's on the eastern end of Waiheke Island, just out from Thumb Point. This is our last port of call before we shoot out to the Firth of Thames on our way to the tip of the Coromandel, Port Jackson. Aye, 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 me laddies. Aye, aye, me hearties. Here we have a forecast of 10 to 15 knots southwest wind, but actually there's 20 to 25 knots southeast wind with 2 metre swells. But there's no turning back. There's no turning back. We've got to complete this mission. Listen to the intuition. Tony's having a hard time here keeping the camera steady on the mothership, so you can imagine what it's like for me in this dinghy. Beginning to get a bit worried. Okay, here we are, Port Jackson on the tip of the Coromandel. I'm exhausted, totally knackered. The others are behind about a mile or so. I reckon with a mean burst of energy I can get around Cape Cod tonight, around the reef. The others say no. We turn back to Port Jackson for the night. Who knows what would have happened if we had carried on around. 3 AM, day 2. Had a bit of a mishap here. The wind had come up during the night. Star Moana had slipped the anchor, ended up on the beach. Very unfortunate, smashed to pieces along with Smelly Nelly. We can't blame anybody for this forecast. This is the way Mother Nature does it. Very unfortunate.
No point hanging around here for any longer than we have to.
No, so what's
Roughing us here right now. Got a shipwreck over here, Dave's boat, Smelly Nelly, and Stu the skipper's boat. The dory broken up on the beach, the anchor slipped. And we're going to go back now. The truck's coming around from Waiheke to take both boats back on board and get them back in and fixed up. We're back at it again. Part 2. I'm not giving up. I said I was going to get there, and I will. Wee.
I'll be fine as long as we're hitting straight into it.
No water on deck yet.
Yeah, the rough sea here. Got a good skipper though. Just going back to Waiheke. Fix the boats up. We're back into it again, mate. Bloody oath. And unfortunately our troubles weren't over yet. On the way back to Waiheke, we came across some nasty seas coming from all different directions. The boat overheated, Tony Ann, and we had to ring the Coast Guard to tow us back to Waiheke Island. Very much appreciated and grateful for these services. Aye, aye, me hearties. There's no giving up here. We're into it again.
This just shows you how determined you can be, what you should be, really. I mean, we're not gonna be defeated, mate. We want to. I'm determined more now to get down to Mere Island, mate. Said I was going to, didn't I? Lovely day, isn't it? Yeah, she's pretty mangled up.
This is what it's all about, mate. This is real. This is the main mission. Here we go. We've started from Ontingi Beach again. On the second journey on this major mean mammoth mission. A lot of people said we've already got to Port Jackson, just start from Port Jackson. Well, I said that would be cheating. Oh yeah, well, been past here before, haven't we? Another southeast wind when it's supposed to be southwest. But there's no giving up here, mate. There's no cheating. We have in the distance the Coromandel, the tip of the Coromandel, Port Jackson. We've got to get through the notorious Cape Colville Reef, down the coast of the Bay of Plenty to Mare Island.
The tide will be going out, so we'll be coming in again soon, so...
Oh, feeling better this trip, mate.
No, you're feeling alright, eh?
Tuck us into there, buddy, if you can.
We're going for 8 hours now. Here's Flat Top Island out here on the north-eastern tip of Coromandel, and the pinnacles out here, and in the distance you can just see the Great Mercuries. The Roger's been rowing all day now, pretty much since sunrise to sunset, and those oars are still moving quite fast. In the background we can see Mount Tamahu at Matakana, Cape Rodney, Lee Harbour, and we have Rog. He's done so well today. Some hefty swells rolling in, as you'll soon see. Rog must almost need a rest by now. He's been rowing for 9.5 hours solid. As you can see, he's come between Colville Channel, there's a little barrier, Coromandel, Colville Channel. We're almost out of there now. And there's Great Barrier just going on sunset. He's still got some power on those rowing strokes.
Every night that we pulled in, we had a GPS location, and we went back to that every morning. We actually went 200-300 metres further up to make sure again there was no cheating. I got to spend the night on the Tony Ann and tried to have a decent sleep. Only time to sleep's when you're dead, me mateys. We're not dead yet. Let some water on that.
You got a bailer?
Yep.
See you later on, Rog.
Okay, people are asking why Mare Island. Mare Island because when we were young, back 1976, me and a couple of cobbers camped for several nights and had a special undescribable bond ever since. Also, we made our first ever movie back late February 1996, fishing DVD called Luttons from the Deep. Highly recommended. And here in 2008, we're heading back again. That'll be about halfway of the journey to Mare Island. Here you can see the barrier on the back, big barrier. You can see over here's Curvier Island. And we've got the red mercuries out over here. Excuse the burps. And down there is where we're going. It's called the hole in the rock. And around that hole in the rock you've got Woodianga. Some people say Woodianga or Woodianga, doesn't matter. Whatever pronunciation, it's around there. And then we get into Whangamata. And hopefully we can just shoot straight out from Mare Island from Whangamata. But we'll just see how we go with the wind direction. We might be able to go to the Aldermans even and straight down from the Aldermans. If I've got that wind behind me, I can have, once I see Mare Island, I'll be keen as. I'll be having a good old pull, a good old tug, without playing with a one-eyed monster.
Here comes Roger.
You're having a bit of trouble getting him to follow us. He's a bit battle fatigued today.
Oh yeah. He may be enjoying his dinner and a couple of good coldies and a good rest at the end of it all today. Day 2 is coming to an end. Roger's nearly made it to the hole in the wall. Halfway down the Coromandel there. About another 5 minutes. We're at the destination for the evening at our shelter point. Get some dinner.
Anchor up, mate, I'll see you in there.
What's that?
Don't anchor up and I'll see you in there.
Yeah, that's where we're going, just round there, headland there. See, there's a rock there.
See you in there, right?
Yeah, don't get lost.
Aye, aye, Captain, aye, aye.
Hey!
Yeah, looks good.
Aye, me laddies, aye, aye.
Roger's home again. 10 or so hours, 25 miles. And there's quite a bit of wind today as well at one stage. It made things quite difficult for him. But look at him now. We're almost in the Bay of Plenty.
I fucking whoops are in here, mate. I fucking whoops. It's a bit cold, it's a bit wet.
Bit of a grey day here today. See you at hey, Roger.
Hey, you're on it.
Yeah.
Think I'm gonna do it?
Have a good one, mate.
Okay, here we are on the third day. We've just left Port Charles. We're pulling against the mean current. I'm really starting to feel the mean pain in the wounds now. This ain't no sad story, me laddies. I got the scars over scars, got the wounds over wounds.
Bit of snapper action here up by the hole in the wall. Kay's got something on there. A bad size snapper.
Woo!
Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Bad size snapper there.
Roger's currently navigating his way across Mercury Bay. We've just had our first glimpse of Mare Island. I'll show you Roger first. There he is, little speck in the horizon. And there's Woodianga up in there. So Mare Island, it's a long way away still. There's a bit of a southerly wind coming through at the moment. It's punching into it at the moment. Hard yards. Roger's got a fishing boat, he's interested in him while he's rowing across Mercury Bay. We're on the Mare Island from Otatingi. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock on day 3 of the big row. Roger's just successfully come across Mercury Bay. There's Mercury Islands in the background. Bay, it's quite a big bay actually. And Woodhanger's up the guts there. So yeah, we may just actually go up there for a few supplies in a minute. We'll have a talk to Roger about it. He may, we can see Mare Island now, so he may just want to keep going.
Towards you in the last round, you get knocked out in the last round. It's like a boxing fight to us here, like, like I mean, we're about 75% through, but you never know what's going to happen. You can get knocked out in the last round, and you'll be smashing the shit out of your opponent, and you think you got it all wrapped, which is negativity, or shouldn't even say it, but it's reality. Shit can happen, so be conscious of that fact. Go around it. Well, the beauty about determination is you do not have to be big. Rocky Marciano was a good inspiration to me. Wasn't a very big man, he's a heavyweight, 49 fights, 49 wins. Hey, hello me monkeys. Smelly Nelly in the doorway over here. And just come in and get some more supplies. And then we're back out, we're going to have a crack. Get out to Mare Island. We want to get out there within the next 2 days. Thank you very much.
Here we are in Whithanger at the helm of Jolly Roger. Yep, we've been rowing a long time now. We're 3/4 of the way across to Mare Island. We're all here. The Tony Ann is berthed on the wharf over here. We're just getting a few more supplies, and then we'll be hitting the sea again. And Jolly Roger will be rowing to Mare Island. So what are you measuring now, Captain Shoe?
Just how far down hot water is.
Hot Water Beach?
There's RA. We'll shoot through there. Well, it's only 3 miles.
Oh, we'll get there tonight.
Then we go southeast tonight.
Have we got somewhere to say Hot Water Beach? Is it shelter there?
Yeah, not really. It's sheltered in the southwest.
Yeah.
Sheltered.
Here we are, day 4 of the big row. We've got a pile of dolphins or porpoises or something right next to the boat. Good sign. Snapper we caught. Gonna have it for breakfast in a minute. And in the background we have the Alderman Islands. We're not stopping there, we're heading straight past there today. It's 11:30 in the morning on day 4 of the big row. We have Roger with Mare Island directly behind him, powering into it.
It's called Shoe Island. And behind my tar right here.
Roger with a background of Pawanui behind him there. It's about 2 o'clock on day 4. 25 nautical miles to go on the journey. We're just leaving Shoe Island where we stopped to have a bit of lunch.
Oh, here we go, mate.
sunset on day 4 of the big row. I'm not sure what Roger's wanting to do, but he may want to power on into the night. I don't blame him if he does.
We actually did want to power into the night, but Stu wasn't too sure about the waters around Mare Island, and that's a fair call. The waters actually were getting a little bit dangerous anyway, matey.
I thought we might be able to get to Mare Island tonight, mate.
Nah, not a shit show, mate. Yeah, and I reckon we should off back to Slipper, get a good sleep.
Should be a good day. We should get there by about lunchtime, 1 o'clock or something. Beautiful sunrise this morning. So we're correctly at waypoint where we're going to drop Roger off. We've got the powers in the frying pan for him now. Give him a bit of energy food. And we'll be back on the ocean. And he's off. The 5th and final leg.
Okay, we're off on the last round to Mare Island. I'm wrapped. Just had a big feed of eggs, bananas and power.
Hey Rog, doing good time, mate. There's only 9 miles to go. 9 miles.
Seven and a half miles to go to Mare Island.
Keep going last one, mate. Keep going last one.
7 miles to go. The mare. Straight to the mare.
Straight there.
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, we made it. We're here. How you going? Yeah, no, what a savage mission. But anyway, we've set the precedent now. That's a good thing. Yeah, we made it. 2 times to Port Jackson, 2 shipwrecks, 5 days like we said, 177 kilometres. We made it, yeah! Thank you to everybody that helped out on this major mammoth mission. Uppercut! didn't want the fight. You was in the right. Even though I knew I was in the right, I didn't want the fight. Came back strong, knew I wasn't wrong. Get rid of the animosity, furiosity, bring on the generosity. Didn't want the rumble, had become too humble. Scared at first and had the mean outburst. Shouldn't have got cheeky, mouth got leaky. Now you look freaky. Shouldn't have got cheeky, after the end of a straw. Got the broken jaw hit by the southpaw. Hit by the southpaw. Dead. Well, that looks a bit rude what I've done. It's dead. No f***ing around. Uppercut.